Hi guys, so let's talk about composite Venus in the 10th house. Yes, okay. So, Venus, who's that? That's the planet that loves pleasure. The planet of the arts, the planet of beauty, planet of did I say pleasure? Maybe we should say pleasure like 10 times. Pleasure, 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 pleasure. That's 10, right? No, that's 9. Pleasure. Yes, Venus loves to have a good time. And Venus really, really enjoys socializing with people, being out there, being, the life of the party. Yes. Venice likes conveniences, like just living good, like living luxuriously, like, or that's Venice for you. Venice also represents liquid cash, of course. Catching. You can't have a good time without money. Yeah, sorry, Venice is all about that catching and liquid cash. And Venice loves to make children. That process, like having sex, indulging in sex, like making children, yeah, Venus likes that. It likes to make those kids. And Venus likes uh, dairy stuffs or supports dairy products, milk and stuff like that. That's a Venice for you. And now, we must not forget the most important part that Venice also likes love and romance. Venice, represents the entertainment industry, basically, the artistry, the performances, the acting, the theater. That's the mighty Venus, okay? And now Venus is like on the stage. Venus is in the 10th house. 10th house is all about the stage, Literally, the fame is seen from the 10th house. 10th house represents the public image, how people accept us, accept our public image and how we represent ourselves publicly, how our, persona is really expressed publicly. So that's why even the 10th house is also a house of profession because, our work, our career, our profession forms part of our public image, public status. Yes. So the 10th house is also the house of father. It's also the place of father, opposite the 4th house, which is the place of mama. Yeah, guys. So the 10th house is also like the house of authoritative figures, like, your father figure or the government, like people who have authority over us. Why? Because naturally in the zodiac sign, the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, Saturn. Yeah, authority. Okay. So now, our beautiful Venus, our performer, our artist, our musician Venus, our makeup artist Venus, our pleasure loving Venus is now on stage. Ooh. But now this Venus is composite, so now this is the couple. The couple is on stage, you guys. What does that mean? It means their love is displayed publicly. Okay, so this couple could be a famous couple that we know. When we say famous, we don't know like the magnitude of their fame, because we don't know the aspects maybe to planets such as Jupiter, because Jupiter would expand their fame. We don't know if they, aspecting, sun, because sun would just shine on them and make everybody like see them. We don't know really the magnitude, because we don't know the aspects to this composite Venus, and we also don't know if this Venus is in a good ship in terms of a zodiac sign. So we're just assuming this is just like our beautiful Venus, no afflictions, just nice Venus, who likes pleasure. Yeah, in the 10th house. Okay, we know that this couple, or rather their relationship, okay, because we're talking about Venus, rather that their relationship, their love, their union is known. We in the society, we know that they are together, and most of the time we know when they having issues, when they having problems, we know about it. We know when they having a good time, we know about it, because they can't hide it. They are in the public eye, they cannot hide it. Okay, and now also with this love in the house of profession, this couple could be molding their love into their profession. You know what I mean? So these guys could be maybe makeup artists. So they like also do their job together whilst they're in a relationship. Okay. And it's possible that they met through their profession as well. Okay, like how in the 6th house they could have met at work, for an example. Here with this profession, they could have met because of their profession, or one of the partners' profession. Okay, and also they could have met because of their public status, or because of the father of each person. And now what we know with this Venus here is that literally everything that is public, like socializing, meeting authoritative figures, like mingling with, the governments. These guys can do it with ease. Okay, this to them as a couple is like maybe their lifestyle already, or could be their lifestyle very soon if they just met, because this is what this Venus tells us is going to happen. Okay, publicly they are going to be received very, very well. Okay, their public status is like neat, like how we look at couples and we think, oh my gosh, they are like the most social couple ever. They are so sincere, they are so sympathetic, they are friendly, they are social, they are sensual, and they're beautiful. This is that couple, you guys. Like their public status, their public image is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, how does it differ from the ascendant? it doesn't differ so much, but with the ascendant, it's like it's their personality. It's like how they express themselves. And for the when it's on the ascendant, it's like they are expressing from within, and then we people, we can see it, but it's their personality. But when it's in the public status, it means now that this couple is not really trying to express, but it's how we just accept them publicly. Like we view them, we as the public, we view them as this beautiful, this sensual, this social couple. Okay? And because this Venus is sitting in the 10th house, if maybe it's not in a good state, if it's afflicted, for an example, it means that they could be exposed to the public when they are having issues like problems, and maybe one partner is having an affair, maybe there's a connection to the 8th house or the 12th house, we could literally just know about it. You know how some people will never hear anything about their affairs and their problems, but with this one, with this couple, they cannot hide it. No, guys, you cannot hide it, hey? You will not hide it. But overall, Venus loves to be here. It loves to be here because Venus is friends with Capricorn. So Venus is comfortable to be in the public eye. Venus loves to be in the public eye because it can express all the talents that it has, and can be very famous, making the couple very famous, and really making the couple have a good status in our society. Okay? And it's facing the 4th house. The 4th house is the house owned by Moon. And Moon and Venus are not necessarily friends, because Venus doesn't feel comfortable with the Moon. So it means now that the one, okay, like the mother of either a couple or both of their mothers could be a bit problematic when it comes to this relationship. Okay, but again, as I said, we need to see the what you call it, the zodiac signs, to be able to tell that. Okay, and because it's also facing the 4th house, we know that this couple is hardly at home. Yeah, like they are literally out there in the public eye, but they are hardly at home. So they could be like working a lot, just um, all over, maybe the office, maybe visiting clients, working from clients' places, clients' homes, and stuff like that. But they hardly at home. Yeah, with this Venus, yeah. And we also know that Venus facing this position here, it can also mean that when they are at home, finally, there's like some turbulence. Like for an example, they just like fight over silly things, Why? Because Moon is the one owning this house, naturally. So it can also mean that they are, even though they can have so many conveniences like a nice house and everything, but they are never satisfied with the houses they own, with the cars that they own, because Venus doesn't like Moon. So Venus has a problem when it comes just to the home, to the home stuff. So them as a couple, they could be like trying maybe to build a home, but like it never like really uh, come to fruition, because maybe they just at work all the time, so they never get to finish their planning. And with the family life, of course, we see that there is a possibility that they can make a beautiful family, have a beautiful just environment, a home, but something makes them not to be satisfied, not to find pleasure, the pleasure that Venus likes when it comes to the home life and the properties and the vehicles, like that. Okay, but for this part, we need to really, really, really know which zodiac sign is basically holding the fourth house. Okay, because for an example, if it's the house owned, if it's a Libra, it's in Libra, or it's in Taurus, then it's owned by Venus. Then things would be comfortable. Things would be different. Okay. But because naturally is owned by Moon, we are doing the report based on that. Okay, guys, based on the natural zodiac placement. So what else can we say? What can we advise our couple on? Because we need to advise. Maybe you guys need to focus on the home life, because you're going to find it dreadful to do. You're going to find some irritations when it comes to home and home life and fixing, the decorations at home and all of that. So just have patience with that. It's just the natural response of Venus to the house naturally owned by men. Okay. Otherwise, you have a good Venus in the public eye, and all the arts and the expression of your talents can be easily appreciated by the public. So, guys, I'll chat to you soon, okay? To the sweet.